Hey everybody, happy Monday evening. Hope
Good
everybody
evening.
is doing well.
It's almost Halloween.
Yeah. well, well, the good news is I'm COVID free. I got over that shit.
Ooh.
I went back to work on Wednesday. But yeah, everybody,
Oh,
welcome.
yay.
Yeah, welcome to the generic troll channel. It's a Tina Terry free zone. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Scarecrow
Oh my.
5.2 radio.
Yeah. I mean I thought I mean, what a
Good God in the snow.
what a bloody week!
Oh, my
What a
God,
week!
yes.
Uh
Dude, it's been, like, crazy.
huh.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
was just pure madness
it
over
really
the
has.
weekend, folks.
It really has been over the weekend, being completely madness. Well, it's just I just be so much flip flopping. I just can't keep up with it. I
Mm-hmm.
really I really not can't keep up. I really can't keep up with it. You know, somebody hit the channel again. Hey Scarecrow 5.2. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of hiding your channel? I mean, if you need time, it's Brian Black guys. Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
good to talk to y'all again.
What's up? What's up,
Yeah,
Brian?
This
welcome.
everything, everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be here.
You're the Brian we like.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
been hearing about this other Brian and his
oh,
gay marriage.
oh yeah, there's a Brian. Yeah, Brian Bebo, whatever his frigging name is. Yeah, the mole cop.
Well,
Yep.
I wasn't gonna comment on it, but I was gonna say, you know what, dude's got to change his name. Man. It's only one Brian.
Exactly. I mean, we even have a Brian song on this channel now too.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah.
You're the
So
good Brian.
yeah, you're the Brian. You're the good Brian. You're not the more cop Brian. You're the Brian we like. So yeah,
yeah, I'm the same.
Welcome.
I'm the same Brian.
yeah.
Right?
So what's good? What's new in YouTube land or whatever?
Let's have a look.
Oh, Lord.
Let's have a look. Well, somebody hit their channel again. A bunch of drama, and we thought Mark Terry and Tina Terry were gonna get divorced, and we
Oh,
thought that
Lord.
we thought
More
that
Mark
marriage was gonna be
Terry.
over.
Right?
Yeah,
More Mark Terry news. Wow.
yeah,
I know. My Terry's just, he's cuckoo.
Yeah.
that's why he. I know, but it's one big shit show over there. That's why he gets all the viewers too. It really is one
Well,
big.
I have been triggering douchebag 25 because he's been starting a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that crap. I interacted with his ass one time.
Yeah, because of this damn, how you call it, coats and, these other people. Oh, God. I just can't stand them.
He's a freaking idiot.
They
He's a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like saying that I'm doing a threesome with my friend's fiance, and I'm like, hell no. Are you out of your mind?
He don't get no
Shit.
attention here, Scarecrow 5.20. He knows I can't stand the fucker. He knows I think he belongs in jail, so he ain't gonna come. He ain't gonna come here. He ain't too. He ain't too worried about. He ain't too worried about us. We ain't nobody here.
Oh, yeah, he's been saying some racist shit, too, so. Yeah, he thinks I'm Mexican. He thinks I'm jumping the borders and stuff. Look, dude, I ain't Mexican.
And
I
I'm the
mean,
over. And I'm the overseas idiot. There you go. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
right?
I know what he's gonna call me, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
I
dick.
mean, look at this. Cassandra, I like Cassandra because, she's not like close, but we're like stay close together, and I mean, she's Mexican. I respect her because I like her style, I like everything about her. So, I mean, why you been talking about her race too? Stupid ass Dave. And that pissed me off. And she got pissed. I mean, she made a video about, like, with Pac and them and calling her crybaby or some shit. Like, that pissed her off. I mean, that literally pissed her off. And I got mad, too. I just came up and defended, Cassandra. Because, I'm sorry, Dave, you're a shit starter.
I mean, he had Mark Terry on panel there the other day, and that was the only time his channel's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Know what he looks like?
Hey,
hello.
Dude. Hey,
hello, Golf.
Hello.
Yeah. So you saw what I said in chat,
right? It's a Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it.
You're living rent free in his head. He's saying he was saying
I
shit about
triggered him
and whatnot.
Yeah, but I triggered the fuck out of him.
Yeah, the so-called king of media, whatever. Yeah, okay. Again,
you're a celebrity when you rage quick. But this, he thinks it's a celebrity, but he rage quit twice. Okay, twice on a panel on Saturday. I swear to you, I was laughing my ass off. No, John Camillo. No, John Camillo and Lolly Cunningham. Yep.
And he's supposedly the number one drama channel. Please, dude, with your with his over 1,000 botted subs. Please, dude. Yeah. Again, he's a delusional narcissist, and I agree with everything Capo has been saying about him. Which, by the way, according to him, he's going to be back in jail late November. And apparently his grandmother's kicking him out.
Hooray!
Yeah, because Calport is contacting his father.
He's back in court. Honestly, he's back in court. There's no trial date yet, so I don't think he'll be back in. I don't think he'll be back in jail yet.
I agree with everything Calport is saying about Day 25. His father failed him. And also, I don't believe Dave 25 is disabled. He just don't want to work. His lazy fat ass.
I mean, if he's got time to sit on YouTube, messing with phone calls and doing panels, there's nothing wrong with him from doing a work from home job, which is exactly the same thing. Sitting. The problem is he probably hasn't got the intelligence to do a work from home job because he'll probably get fired for being a nasty bastard like he already is. He hasn't got that. He hasn't got that personality. He's back in court November the 27th. And
that's what I've heard.
It's another status conference. So it's another hearing to do with the charges. It hasn't even gone to trial yet. So
this is what he gets for befriending Colt in the first place. Like Calport said that he gets what he deserves for hanging out with people like Steve Colt. Like, come on, dude. He should have known what the hell he was getting into the moment he decided to befriend Colt. And now look what he has to deal with Colt every fucking day.
They belong together.
Oh hell yeah, him and Gabby 21. They all should be together.
Yeah, that's an awful trio. That'll be a nasty threesome. A nasty.
I can't imagine the fucking body odor because all three of them are fat asses.
Know what he looks like to me?
Who, Colt?
No. Dave. He looks like
Dave 25. Yo, his head is so fucking round. Like, goddamn, dude. Are you sure your head wasn't a basketball in your previous life? Sure, I might accidentally grab his head by accident. Oh shit, I thought I was grabbing a basketball.
Mr.
No, honestly, honestly, I'm waiting for Colt to go to jail because his day is coming.
It's long overdue, huh?
I mean, first of all, let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. How do you accumulate 18 restraining orders in under 10 years?
Good God. I knew it was
No. Yeah, you know the YouTuber Masshole Report?
I never heard of him.
Well, she exposes, pedophiles, degenerates, and all that type of other stuff. Well, Steve Colt is, of course, beefing with her. Smart move because they both live in the same damn state. And she's gonna make, either a stream or, a video about him. I've already emailed her and give her a lot of information on this fucking guy. And obviously, Colt was mad about. Yeah. You know what's funny? I pissed Colt off so much that he made a video about me calling me, how much I'm a hypocrite. I was like, yeah, okay, dude, whatever. I didn't even have to watch the damn video to know what bullshit he was gonna say about me. Like, these people do not fucking learn. And, if we had asylums again, they all would be in there.
You're absolutely correct because jail ain't done Dave 25 no good.
Listen, Dave 25 is too much of a fucking delusional narcissist. He's not going to see the error of his ways. And again, just like with Bob Colt, you can blame Dave 25's father. Funny, both those guys have failed fucking fathers. Isn't that a cruel twist of fate?
I don't know. We've tried. I mean, we've even me and Memmy have even told Nelly thousands of times he's gonna end up in the same fucking boat as them two.
Listen, you can't tell Nelly anything. The guy is just too far gone.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to sit there. You just have to sit there and just watch the shit show from the distance with some popcorn.
It's always gonna be a shit show with him.
Well, I'm thinking about the got a brand new golf bag. Want to take a look?
Yep.
You see it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a vintage Ben Hogan golf bag. Got it off of a Facebook Market deal for $40.
That's not bad for a golf bag.
Yeah, even has a rain cover. It's just missing the shoulder strap, which I can easily replace.
Uh-huh.
And considering I'm a Ben Hogan collector, this is a fine addition.
Oh, cool.
Now, the only thing I'm looking for is a hat. Hold on.
I'm sure you'll find a hat for it eventually.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to turn off the camera. Oh my god.
That happens.
So yeah. Hold on a second. Oh my god. Hold on, I'll be right back.
You're fine. So post Geico 5.2? The boo ain't sending no money no more. What happened to all the money Geico 5.2? Is it gone? Oh, we go. Got the Dean.
All right, I'm back. My phone was acting stupid. Yeah, sounds like you're tired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear yelling in the background, that's my father watching football.
I'm the same when I watch English soccer. You fucking bunch of wankers, the referee. Yeah, I'm even swearing at the referee.
Listen, that was me yesterday when I was watching the Giants versus Jets game. I'm a Giants fan. Mm-hmm. The way they lost that game yesterday, I wanted to punch a hole through my wall.
I got you.
Mm. And if you watch the highlights, you see why I got so damn pissed off. So much for last season being a success. I'm starting to think last season was a fucking fluke.
Honestly, being a soccer fan's awful. I sit there, shout, yell, curse at the referee, call them a bunch of overpaid wankers, shout, twat it to the ball. Yeah. I don't bet on football or soccer. The only thing I bet on is the horses. And I bet on an English race called the Grand National. So yeah.
Emil, do you have a football team or no? Emil, are you there?
Amy.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The only team I'd support, if I was a big NFL fan, I would be a Seahawks fan because of Jim Leahy. Because I would call them the Shithawks. Because every time they get beat, they'll be the Shithawks.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Are you pissed off about them losing to the Patriots the way that they did in that one Super Bowl?
I don't care. It don't bother me, to be honest. I'm not really an NFL.
No.
I had a team. You're gonna hate me on this, Golf Man.
What?
You're gonna hate me. The
Uh-oh.
Raiders.
What team is that? Raiders. I don't care about the Raiders, man. Please, I don't care about the Raiders.
Yeah,
I don't care. Now, if you would have said the Cowboys and the Eagles, then yeah, we would have some problems.
Oh fuck no, I don't like the Cowboys. I hate their owner.
Oh my! Listen, I'm tired of losing to them every fucking year. We haven't beaten them in years. Same thing with the Eagles. It's like, damn, we can't. The only team we can beat is fucking Washington.
Right.
In our damn division. Nah, man. Sports in New York City has been lousy for the past couple of years. I had to see my Yankees play like fucking trash year in and year out, getting that asses beat in the playoffs, especially by the Astros of all fucking teams.
Oh my god, I'm so pissed off with that, man.
Dude, listen.
Can't believe the Rangers.
What, they won? Or did they lose?
The Rangers are in the World Series. I'm not sure if they won or not.
Listen. I don't mind them. It's the Astros. I don't want them winning again. Twice after see a Rose Chapman cough up a walk-off home run, have seen the Astros go to the World Series. Listen, I'm telling you, if I see Aaron Judge retire up winning a fucking World Series, I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed.
Oh Lord,
honestly, this season was a waste. Even with a perfect game, the pitch who threw the perfect game, apparently he has drinking problems, so they shut him down for the rest of the season. I was like, oh, fucking great. When they bring up the young guys, Jason Dominguez, this dude was beating the shit out of baseballs, and guess what? He gets hurt and he's out for the rest of the year, and possibly some part of next year. I was like, oh, fucking great. Just when I thought we got some help, they get hurt again. They really got to overhaul. Yeah, they really got to overhaul that fucking team during the off season. I was thinking about going to a game this year, but I was like, no, let me not piss away money and get fucking pissed.
You know what? I went to a college game this year, back in September.
What, football game?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
and what teams are those?
Yeah, it's the Arkansas Razorbacks. First game of the season. You know what? Cost me all the money in my pocket to get a damn parking space. Shoot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Isn't it expensive to park anyway?
Yeah. It depends on where you at. But $25, you know what? That was all the money I had in my pocket. I'm like, damn it. I knew this shit was going to be quick.
I'm thinking about going to a basketball game. I'm thinking about going to a basketball game this year, but I don't know. I don't like how both teams in the state are doing. One, I think the Nets are 0-2, and the Knicks are 1-2. Great start. One team between the both of them.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? It's just the beginning, so I'm gonna just give them the teams a chance, especially my team.
Honestly, I see the Knicks have a better future because the Nets. This is the second time they try to build a big three and fucking failed. It's like they didn't learn the lesson from the first time they pulled that stunt. The Spurs, I see them doing better ever since, Tim Duncan and the others retired.
Yeah. No, honestly, I remember go ahead.
I remember, honestly, Tim Duncan has to be the most underrated power forward of all time.
Yes. Know what? Then when he came back, he actually never came back, but I remember he came back as a coach, a special coach, 4 years ago or something. Every time he did it, they won. I'm like, shit, he makes a great coach as well. They need to keep him. Him as a
I'm,
coach.
su- I'm surprised Greg Popovich is still coaching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's definitely he's one of the best coaches in the NBA of all time.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame, no question about it. He might be a unanimous one.
yeah. But San Antonio, that's one of the most slept on teams ever.
Oh hell yeah! I think honestly they could have had the fifth championship if Ray Allen didn't make that three in the corner.
You know,
When he made that three, I was like, oh shit, the Heat is gonna win this series.
so don't seem like we
That
don't help. Seem like we don't
yeah, go ahead.
help nobody no more. They don't help nobody no more. Shoot
Who,
that
San
Kawhi.
Antonio?
Yeah, it seemed like
Mm,
yeah, seemed like that guy that was with them like a decade ago. He was our last hope when everybody was retired. Like Kawhi
yeah,
Leonard, I'm like
and now
shoot.
and he's
You
gone.
know what? He was going from team to team. I guess he wanted to team up with everyone that was the best. So,
Mm.
so
You know what's funny? The same year Carmelo Anthony retires, the Nuggets win their first ever championship. If only Melo stayed with his fucking team, he would have finally got that championship. Oh well. Because to be honest, I don't think Knicks fans even like him anymore over here. Honestly, to me, he's just another Allen Iverson, a taller one.
yeah.
If you
Yeah, I
really
never
think
felt
about it.
Have I ever bet? Scarecrow 5.3 asked me if I ever bet on a horse race. Yep, I've bet on horse races before. One of my favourite horse races to bet on is the Grand National. It's a 3 mile race in Liverpool, England, and it involves a lot of it involves jumping on fences. I bet on races before, I like one of the best things I can tell you about horse racing is you always do look at the form and shit, look at what you like, look at the odds, but always do a bet on an outsider because you never know, an outsider could always win. I've had out, I've won hundreds of pounds or dollars on outsiders too. So you always
Honestly,
do a small
I
bet
can
on.
never bet on sports. I might lose all my money.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't bet.
I
Period.
can't I can't do that shit.
I mean, the most
Hey,
I won.
I don't even do
Um,
scratch off tickets.
yeah, I don't
Neither
do
do
nothing
I.
right now.
They're a joke. I don't even bet money when I'm playing pool. I suck. Not that I suck at pool. I don't take it seriously. Like people wonder why.
Hey, it's the same
Like
thing with me in
people,
golf.
yeah, people like showing me how to do it. I know how to do this. I just don't care to win. If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. But people be accusing me of playing defense. It says, no, you're better than this. You ain't got no shots in yet. No, you're up to something. You're playing defense.
Yeah, I want those people who plays pool better when I'm drunk. The more beers I've had, the better
Oh man, I haven't played pool in years.
better my shots. I've not played pool for a long time, to be honest. So,
Shoot. I ain't
yeah.
won a pool game in years.
You know,
You still,
I want to do bowling again. I haven't played it since earlier this year.
yeah, I
My
haven't
best
done
is
bowling for years.
my best is 149 because I figured out my throwing motion and what type of ball I can use. I use a 8-pound ball because it's lighter and I have more control. I used to use a 9-pound ball. I switched to 8 when I figured out okay now I know what I'm doing right.
Yeah, I've not been bowling for years. I've not been bowling for years. Probably since my
Neither.
old job in England, because we used to do like bowling. There used to be like bowling competitions. A lot of
Mm.
company bowling competitions against different companies and shit. So we used
Hey
to take
GT,
part in
what's
that
your
shit.
personal best? What's your
I
personal best in bowling?
88.
Damn, I almost beat you by double.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I've not
What?
played.
Yeah, I think
I'm not like a pro. I ain't played, and so hey, Nellie's step granddad. I've not played in so bloody long, to be honest, bowling. So yeah, I'm not really a good. One of those
Yeah.
games where
Yeah. I ain't bowled since the 90s. I did go to
God
Voting Ranch
damn.
after that. I was a kid then, but I went to bowling alleys, but I just went there to hang around and drink
Oh yeah,
alcohol.
when it said 88, and that ain't my whole total. I mean, that's like a whole, like a, in one game. By the way, I've never really
Yeah,
counted the personal best. Like, I've never really paid much attention to the
yeah,
scores.
yeah. With me at least, I reached like one pin off of halfway. But
Yeah,
hey, honestly, that's good. But I'm pretty sure even my father at his old age can still whip my ass. He said his
yeah,
personal best is like what, over 200. I think he said 225. I was like, oh
yeah.
shit.
So
I was
that's
like,
just like,
I don't know. I don't know if I can even reach that far.
yeah. Well, I've
But I
not
will sure
played.
as hell try.
Yeah, I've not bloody played in so long, to be honest.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, but
I,
I just think, oh, go ahead, man.
honestly, I miss playing tackle football because I used to be good at that.
Yeah, I used to do that when I
Hon-
was a kid in my own yard.
Honestly, if on the offensive side of the ball, I'd be your tight end because I'm a big guy. I catch the ball, and anyone tries to tackle me, I can just shake them off. Because whenever I catch the football, I have a very good grip on it.
Yeah, but like if with me getting older and all this stuff, if I would have stuck, if I would have played in school, then I would have made a great wide receiver due to me having big hands. They're
Hmm.
bigger
How
than
tall are
way.
you?
I'm
How
six
tall are
foot
you?
one.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
6 foot.
you would have been a oh yeah, you would have been a great wide receiver. Big
Yeah,
body, big hands.
but in high school I was like 5'7", but I always had big hands as I got older.
Hmm.
But
You don't
yeah,
play
other
golf,
than
do you?
golf now.
Hmm. Honestly, to me, it's kind of therapeutic because I'm outside, in the in pretty much in a forest or hills or whatever. Well, pretty much walking over 5,000 yards, which is another form of exercise up and down hills. Been doing it for a decade, and I managed to get 3 hole-in-ones 2 years ago. Still trying to get number 4. I had a couple of close calls this year in terms of getting another hole-in-one. I think the last one I played, I was like maybe 5 feet away from hitting a hole-in-one
Yeah.
from like 170 yards out. Yeah, whipped a good 6-iron.
The only golf I play is on Grand Theft Auto with my buddies when I play that.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah,
That game has a half of a course. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I
surprised
mean,
they
we
actually
play.
put that in there.
Yeah, we play. Yeah, we play. We play that. We do a round of golf just to relax sometimes. Like, after we've done a few heists and shit, we have like a round of golf, or we go back to like one of our apartments and we play blackjack just to chill for a little while before we end the session. But yeah, that's the
Man,
only golf. That's the only golf I play.
I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 in years. Ever since I beat the game, I stopped playing. And the fact
Yeah,
that the game is that game is like what, 10 years old at this point?
it's 10. Yep, correct. It's 10. It's 10.
Yeah, yeah, it came on the 360, and it's 10 years
Yeah,
old. It went through
it's
like
10
what,
years
two
old.
console generations? God
Yeah,
damn.
it's 10 years old, and they're still updating the game too.
Because I'm pretty sure they haven't released. They're not going to release 6 yet.
Maybe next year.
Doubt it.
Oh, it's like wait. It's
Yeah,
like I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like wait. Good night, Brian. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it. You're welcome here anytime. Hope you know that. But yeah,
yeah. I'm still.
the game's
Yeah, I'm still playing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm still playing. Yeah, I'm still playing Tears of the Kingdom. It's a fun fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. It's a fun ass game. You can actually create your own dream house in that game. Yeah, you can create your own dream house in the game.
I love Zelda.
Ooh. Yeah,
I love it.
No, so some of them are hard, but nah. I remember when Breath of the Wild came out. When you first played it, it was hard, but then they cranked up the difficulty when they put it in master mode. I was like, oh shit, this game just got way fucking harder now. Yeah, the health regenerates. The enemies are harder even when you first start. Oh, by the way, don't expect any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. They even announced that a while ago. I was like, oh man.
Oh man, that's a...
Yeah, I was like, come on. Yeah, I've only beaten how many Zelda games? Like 4. I've beaten the original. I've beaten A Link to the Past,
Uh-huh.
and I beat Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the N64.
Oh wow.
Yeah, honestly, Majora's Mask gives you fucking anxiety because you're constantly on a timer. Because you got 3 days to save the world in that game.
It's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, none of that. To me, I think that's the darkest Zelda game.
You know what? I've never played a Zelda game in my life.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Never played a
Yep.
Zelda game in my life. I never even finished the story mode in GTA 5. I just play online. I got like $200 million on there, and it's kind of gone crap now.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that in my bank account right now.
Yeah, me too. I know, but you know how it is in Los Santos. It's $200 million for a freaking car. Shit's so expensive. You know what I mean?
God damn.
I mean, having $200 million in GTA 5 is like being a millionaire in real life. With the freaking prices.
Los Santos. Isn't that basically? Yeah. Isn't that game based in LA? GTA 5.
Yep. There's actually YouTube videos of where they go, where all the city's based on. So there's so much.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto 4 is based in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Coney Island was a dead giver along with the Statue of Liberty.
Yep. But yeah, I got the DLC of Cyberpunk with the money I won from the Circus and Side Chat meme contest. So I bought the DLC with that, and I just finished the DLC for that the other day. But I'm kind of gonna finish the game off and then move on to something else. So yeah.
Honestly, I want them to make a Half-Life 3. We've been waiting for that forever.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think we're ever gonna get that. Same thing with Team Fortress.
It's like these games, it's crazy because they can rush a Call of Duty game out every year.
Dude, I haven't played a Call of Duty game since what? Black Ops 4 or something like that? It's been a while. It's same thing with Halo. Yeah. I gave up on Halo since what? Halo what? I think was it Halo 4? No, Halo Reach was the last Halo game I played.
Uh-huh.
It gets boring.
Well, you wait over 10 years for a new Grand Theft Auto game, yet you're waiting. You get this new Call of freaking Duty game every freaking year.
It's the same thing with the sports games.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with sports games like Madden, NBA, MLB, soccer.
FIFA soccer, yep.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me started with those microtransactions.
Yeah, they can share these games out every freaking year. But Grand Theft Auto takes so freaking long to make.
Honestly, there are some games that we deserve, that we desperately need.
I know. I'm just upset. There's going to be there's no more DLCs coming out for Cyberpunk. That's it now until the sequel comes out, whenever that will be. Because
hopefully the game will be good and operable when the game first comes out.
Yeah, I know.
Because honestly, the state of gaming today kind of sucks.
Uh-huh.
I mean, releasing unfinished games and just fixing them later. So come on, it's supposed to be fixed right from the fucking get-go. We didn't pre-order and spend all this money just for
exactly
a shitty game. We're saying games are $70 now. Like when I bought Tears of the Kingdom, the shit was $70. It's like, really? 70? Well, after tax, it's like what, 75? It's like, god damn.
I know these games are getting expensive. I mean, I remember when computer games came on cassette tape, they're £1.99 for a cheap one, and the premium games were like 10 English pounds.
Damn, dude, you old.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to have a Sega Genesis, the model one, the first model, not the the smaller one. As a matter of fact, I have 2 Genesis games
Yeah.
right now in
Mhm.
my shelf. Yeah, one was called Powerball. The other one's called Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. That's it.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Scarecrow 5.2. Gaming's changed. Gaming's changed so much. Back in the 1980s, you could set up a computer. You could do your own programming, set up a software company, and it did happen. A couple of brothers called the Darling brothers founded a company called Codemasters from their bedroom. Back then. And then when you bought a game back then, you bought that game. That was the game. You got that game. There was no pay to win or no DLCs to pay for. Or none of this, or none of this bullshit.
By the way, I
Yeah.
got the 2 Genesis games in my hands right now. You want to see it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, here's one of them. Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first one, Powerball. Let's take a look inside.
The cards.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Game cartridge and the manual.
The old-fashioned cartridges.
Yep. And here's the basketball game.
NBA basketball, yeah.
Oh shit! This one doesn't have the manual. Oh man.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
This will be more valuable because this has a manual. This doesn't. But let's take out the game cartridge. Oh man, this is the first time in years I've touched a game cartridge.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis was called the Sega Mega Drive in England.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is true. Yeah, different names for different countries.
Yeah, different names for different names for different countries.
See, this was a fun game.
Wow.
It's wrestling. Yes, it's wrestling, football, soccer in one. You can literally beat the shit out of each other for the ball and score.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the cartridge. Damn, this came 1991. So this came out before I was even born.
And then you couldn't. And then one of the things about the consoles too is you couldn't even play a Sega Genesis console. I mean, a Sega Genesis game wouldn't work in England.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they have like different coatings in the cartridge or something.
That and the TV system was different. So, like, you guys use what was called you guys use what was called NTSC, and then in Europe they use something called PAL. So, like,
that's right.
You'd have to have like a TV that would understand the PAL on the NTSC for shit to work. So, yeah.
Interesting.
And of course, the codes would have been different too. There would have been a lot of region protection and all that. And these games would have been programmed for like a PAL system, there's so much bullshit. We sit with DVDs too. Like DVDs will have regions on it. Like USA was region 1, Europe was like region 2 or 3. I think it was region 3. So like
in the bottom of in the DVD they got like a number 1 or like a number 3. Depending what countries you're from.
So what I used to do was I would buy like a cheap DVD player, and then you could go on a website, put codes in, and then you could make those DVDs region free, so they will play anything from any country. Because I used to go on vacation to America and bring movies back because they weren't released back in England at the time. All the DVDs and movies come out in the US before they do in England.
Yeah, yes, classic, old school, and it is classic. Yeah, here's the physical PlayStation games that I have right now. I think only 2 of these I actually had back in the day. Here's one of them.
Yeah, Hot Shot Golf.
Yeah, this to me, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I had this. I think I had 2, but I only rented that one. But I actually used to have this one. Never had this game back in the day. Miss Pac-Man. I actually had Pac-Man World, the first one back in the day. That's one of my favorites. Here's the Extreme games. Now, funny thing about this one is that this used to be called Extreme Games because of the company back then. Yeah. But when the license expired, they renamed it to One Extreme.
Okay, cool.
This one I remember the most because I used to have a lot of fun with this. It's basically racing games, but using different types of well, can you call them vehicles? No, rideables. But this is the one I remember the most. This one I only played the demo, never had a physical copy of the game. And this one actually beat last year. It sure as hell took a while.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to buy more physical games because you know how they like to fuck around with your digital games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, with my gaming PC, I ain't got CD drive in my gaming PC.
No, you got to buy that separately, or you can use emulation.
I just use Steam now. I just use Steam for my game. I use like Steam or GOG.
Oh yeah, I got Frogger.
What for PlayStation? Oh,
Yep.
for PlayStation? Oh yeah, that's that Frogger game on the PlayStation. Yeah, I remember that. You know what? That was another demo I actually played back in the day. Yeah. Remember PlayStation Underground, at least in the United States? That was the one where they had all those demo discs for some of those games. And let me tell you something, I had a huge ass collection to the point where I even had some from the PS2. And I think one for the PS3.
Hey.
Yeah. Some of those games, the demos, I used to play them over and over and over because they were so fun. Yeah, that's how I discovered games that's how I discovered games like Pac-Man World, the Spyro Trilogy on the PlayStation. Oh man, those games were fun back in the day.
God, I remember buying a computer magazine for my first computer. It was called Amstrad Action, and every month there'd be a cassette tape on the front cover with games and demos and shit on it.
Right.
Yeah, that's like your country had their own version of PlayStation Underground with those demo discs.
Yeah, they had like I mean, I remember PlayStation because we had PlayStation 1. PlayStation was PlayStation in, and I remember the first time I played on one, it was my friends, and I remember playing Grand Theft Auto on it.
Yeah, speaking of PlayStation, I actually do have a PlayStation. I got the small one, the PS Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I have.
Oh, cool.
And this is when memory cards were still a thing.
Yeah.
I used to have the the big gray one, but that was years ago.
I used to have a PS2 as well.
You saw the PS2. Yeah, you saw the PS2 that was on my TV stand. Yeah, I have that too. I have a PS3 and PS4.
And then I used to have an Xbox 360 too.
I have that. I still have it. I just haven't touched it in a while.
But I just went into. I just got into gaming. I just prefer gaming PCs, to be honest. I'm not really a console fan, really. Like PCs, you can do a lot more.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to play on console every now and then, just with nostalgia.
It don't. Definitely not. I'm just saying that's my preference.
Because honestly, playing some of these, especially these PlayStation games, they really bring me back to my childhood, even more than my Super Nintendo. Yeah, because after Super Nintendo, PlayStation was when I was playing the most. And to me, the PlayStation has like the best startup sound. Like when you turn it on, it has the best startup sound. Yeah, to me, after that, it'd be the PlayStation 2 startup. Let's see, what's another console that has like a good startup sound? It's mainly those disc ones. I'm trying to figure out another console that had like a good. Oh yeah, the 360, the old one from back in the day. When you start that on, that's another good startup console sound. What's another one? What's another console that had like a good startup sequence? I can't remember, but the PlayStation 1 will always be my favorite, no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast. That's right, the Sega Dreamcast. That's another one. Sega's last console.
I remember the Sega. Was it Master System maybe before the Mega Drive?
Yeah, Sega Master System. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the.
I keep forgetting that's Sega's first console.
It was the 8-bit one.
Yeah.
Because the Mega Drive or Genesis was 16-bit. Because I remember the 8-bit coming with some game called Alex the Kid or something. I don't believe it.
Oh yeah, I was just about to talk about that. I just wish Sega hadn't fucked themselves up with the. With those add-ons that they made.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, Sega was pretty much Nintendo's true rival back in the day.
Yeah.
They were the only ones that they gave Nintendo a run for their money. Neo Geo, I don't think they were even close.
I remember the Neo Geo too.
Oh, you remember the Atari Jaguar? One of the worst consoles ever made.
The only Atari I remember was like the old Atari, and that was
2600.
Yeah. But then Atari,
honestly, I don't think
Atari got into home computers too.
Yeah, that too.
There was the Atari ST, and at the same time, the Commodore Amiga 500 came out. There was the Atari ST too.
Don't forget the ColecoVision and Intellivision.
Oh, yes.
I remember seeing an Atari 2600 at a stoop sale one time. I was like, oh, shit. So this is what it looks like in real life. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I think Atari is like the longest lasting console. I think it lasted like, what, 30 some odd years? I don't think no console's ever going to reach that.
I mean, they were built like bricks. Well, they were built like bricks too.
Well, bricks with some wood paneling. But heck, it was still fun.
Yeah, I mean, they were built to last compared to like, the plastic junk you get nowadays.
But honestly, Atari started going wrong when they made the 5200 because they were feeling pressure from other companies, so they had to do what they had to do. But I think the worst thing about that 5200 was the fucking controller. Because I heard how bad how faulty the controller was. And of course, they made another console. Then they made those handhelds. It seems like they've been going down, hill ever since that 5200. And then when Atari Jaguar, came around, they just went bankrupt after that because they kept making dumb decisions.
Yeah, it happens. They're trying to make. Yeah, it's like, it's like Microsoft.
Heck, you barely hear anything from them now because you barely hear anything from Atari now, and they're the granddaddy of American video game companies. It's bad when even Soldier Boy owns them.
But yeah, it's so many companies have made bad decisions. Just think of Microsoft when they tried to release the Windows Phone. We're still stuck with iOS. You're welcome, Scarecrow 5.2.
Or Google Glass.
Yeah.
Scarecrow's leaving. All right, Scarecrow. Later.
Take care. Yeah.
What else? And of course, a Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney. That was a dumb decision.
Oh, there's been so many dumb decisions in business. There was one guy, and he owned a chain of jewelry shops in England called Ratner's, and he was recorded in the newspaper saying that the shit he sold was shite, and that company lost a lot of money. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of bad business decisions. Like there's like technology that didn't take off. You look at VHS and Betamax, 3D TVs. Even though that technology was amazing, it just didn't last.
Or look at Blockbuster. See how they went down the wayside.
Yeah.
Well, they had it. Well, they could have bought. They had the chance to buy Netflix.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, but no. And then look at that Redbox and Netflix. Pretty much stole their market share. Yeah. Last time I heard, there's only one Blockbuster left, and if I recall, I think it's in Idaho. Yeah, because there's a YouTuber there's a YouTuber I've been watching for years called Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah. He went to the last remaining Blockbuster because where I live at right now, there used to be two. And honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember the last time. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I went to a Blockbuster. It's been so long.
It's obsolete technology now. Everything's digital. You don't need to. You don't even need. I mean,
which kind of sucks. Yep. It kind of sucks because I want physical copies because they like to alter your digital copies. Seeing how the political climate is now, they want to. I remember I think a few years ago on Christmas, they was playing the second Home Alone movie when they go to New York? Yeah, they cut out the scene with Donald Trump in it. I'm like, really, guys? Come on. You don't think we know what you guys cut out?
I know it's stupid. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. When I watch a movie, I want to see I want to watch what the producer or the director of that movie wanted me to see, not what the censorship people want me to see.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point. There's no point watching. There's no point watching the movie. Regardless what you think of the guy, he was still in that movie. It's still a part of that. It's still a part of that movie.
Not only that, but it was a cameo. But they want to cut it out. It's like, guys, come on. You're trying so hard to erase history and whatnot. You don't think we have like physical copies at home? Heck, I'm pretty sure people still have fucking VHSs of that movie.
They do. And there's always gonna be physical copies because thanks to the internet now, it's gonna be hard to get it's gonna be hard to for them to cut shit out because there's always gonna be an unedited copy on the internet.
No, that, but you can go on websites and you can find those movies for free. Trust me, I know it's like I can watch movies for free.
And then prior to the internet, there was there was a lot of underground movies too, where people would tape movies. Like there was a movie called Animal Farm, which was like an urban legend I heard about, and it was basically like a bestiality porno movie. The BBC made a documentary about it too, and then there was there was another underground video where people copied it all the time. Like before YouTube when videos would go viral. There was like an underground movie, and there was this guy called the Winnebago guy, and it was a bunch of outtakes of him filming commercials, and he was getting pissy and shouting and shit. There was like shit like that. Shit like that used to go up. Shit like that used to go on. Shit like that used to go underground. People would tape to tape, copy movies, and pass it along. Kind of, the Winnebago.
You know what's another thing you don't see anymore? Like those DVD stores. I used to have where I'm living at right now. I used to have a couple. I hardly see any anymore.
Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna show you this Let me show you this movie really quick. It's not a movie; it's a video clip. It's the Winnebago man who I'm talking about. There we go.
Concepts and engineering departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is. What the fuck is this thing? All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it? And here, under the hood, we've stored something that'll really come in handy if it doesn't fall out and break my leg. We're doing is we're building a fucking industrial film, trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. We suppose we open. Got to do it again right now. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you do me a kindness? Leave. Yeah.
I think I want to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't, that make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door.
But yeah, that's the Winnebago. That's the Winnebago, man. And this started. Oh, that's fucked me, mate. So this started off as him filming these videos for Winnebago, man. All the outtakes got put on a all the outtakes got put on a VHS tape, and it just got copied everywhere, and it kind of went viral that way, kind of thing. And then, of course,
look what Emil just said.
Yeah, it's
that arm is better than elbows. Yes, it is. that shitty movie. I've heard he bought a new shitty RV.
Yeah, he's got a new van now. He's gone from 1989.
He's like a little kid. The little kid's a blanket and bed set. A little kid.
Oh, speaking of Elbow, I heard he's coming back.
Yeah, he's got a new YouTube channel.
Well, let's see how long he's going to last. Because you know the trolls are probably going to chase him away again, like the way they did last time.
Oh God, he gone.
There's actually talk. There's actually talk of them allowing him to stay for now, because there's just nothing else. There's just nothing else to watch.
Yep.
Because there's no entertainment no more.
Yep. It's been shitty.
You know,
what do you have? Mark Terry and Tina.
I mean, all we got really now.
I spray too much Axe body spray.
Yeah. All we got Mark and Tina Terry.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, speaking about that, it seems like Tina is raging about Isaac Guest again.
Yep.
Now that Isaac is back. Maybe you should have stopped. Maybe they should have stopped talking about him, and he wouldn't have to come back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard he's been contacting his sister and some of her family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching it. I've been watching it. I'm laughing my ass off.
And you know what? The sister's telling the truth about her.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They should have left Isaac alone. They should have left Isaac alone.
Well, he played dirty.
It all started off with that kid's photo being shown on a certain channel, and I think that was the.
Oh yeah, that was a big mistake too.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if he posted it or not, but still, why you posted it again? Why you screen share it and just show it? That's wrong. Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was watching Circus and Side Chat, their latest stream. Her and Isaac Guest went at both. They both went at it. Well, of course, Tina was.
They've been doing that for years.
Was obviously not in composure.
I mean, I don't know if you all went to Isaac's live, but my God, it's like the whole Green family, except for Charlie, but Michael and Jennifer were there in the side chat. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is like the hypocrisy of it.
I mean, what I want to know is how the fuck has he got 46,000 subscribers? Yeah, he only put.
He
only posed a few hundred people in the sky chat. Yeah.
Well,
Isaac
the thing is that he was involved in the HEP army, and that's all when his stuff grew and everything. I mean, he started like in 2017, so. But at that time, he supposedly retired, and he took down that channel, and then he took it back, and that's But he's not monetized. He's supposed to be monetized, but the monetization just went away because he did his channel.
He's probably not active. I'm not saying. The channel says he's got 45.5k subscribers, yet he's only getting like he's not his last live. Oh, it's gone. Like his video.
Oh, it's in the backup channel. He has a backup channel for that because people tend to strike it and everything.
Oh, okay. I don't say
that's like playing. I mean, I don't like him. Okay, let's put it this way. I do not like this guy, but he plays smart. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey guys, you guys want to see a
maybe
raccoon?
I don't know. Wolf, I don't even know he does buy subs, so I don't know. Aww. Oh my God!
No, that's not a raccoon. That's one of my cats. Yeah, this is the one I definitely spoiled. Her name is Munchkin.
I don't think he's buying. I just don't think he's buying subs. What I'm trying to say is, if you've got all these subs, then why aren't you getting that? Why aren't you getting that audience?
He did a long time ago. He almost got to 1,000 views.
I know I've seen his live. He had about he had 300 people in his last live, which is, a lot more than what the Asylum gets. A lot more than what
I know.
Oh, speaking about that, isn't he supposed to be coming back soon? Steve Billings.
Yeah, he's on vacation. He's been on vacation.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be back this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's gonna go back to his trolling game.
That'd be the same old shit there on Sunday, the Tina and Mark show.
Listen. They come on when I'm at work at night, so I just listen to it regardless, just to pass through time.
I don't know. I just can't stand them yelling at each other, and oh god.
It's the same.
Yeah, I have to keep turning down my earbuds every time. Every time they start yelling, I have to turn down the volume.
Same old shit. It's fucking boring.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah,
now,
have you seen the new five?
I was gonna say, like, Day 25 was going after Isaac, because he wanted to get more clout and attention, and Isaac's like,
wait, he's a celebrity, remember? Day 25 is a celebrity. Dude, he's been on Isaac's dick for the past couple of days. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, God. Like, listen, Day 25 dick writes anyone who has a bigger channel than him. He's dick writing Sean's Entertainment. He's dick writing Haggy Rants. And now he's trying to dick write Isaac Guest. It's like, bro, give it up, dude. Your content sucks.
You're relevant.
He's thinking so highly of himself. Oh, I'm a celebrity. No one has heard about you, but people heard about me, so I'm a celebrity. It's like, bro, are you that much of a goddamn delusional narcissist? I just want to go out there and just slap the delusion narcissism out of his face and make him wake back up to reality. Like, dude, go get a job. Right. Quit begging for your cash apps. Ew, I mean $100 my cash app this month. Bro, I sold a set of golf clubs for like $112 fucking dollars in a single fucking day. Just one set. That's more than what the hell he made in a month.
Right.
Dude, I sold miscellaneous stuff off eBay that is worth more than his cash app.
Yep.
I bet you he is not disabled. Sure. He is not disabled. He just don't want to work. Lazy fuck.
Nah, he's
lazy fucking lazy Gen Z asshole.
Yep.
I mean, as I said earlier, he's capable. He's capable because all the time he puts on YouTube, he can do a sit down job, work from fucking home job.
You can work from home these days.
I don't know. Like, to me, it's kind of hard to find a home job. I mean, I've tried to get everything.
Work from home?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done work from. I've worked from home. I've done work from home jobs before. You just get burned out from them, to be honest.
Yeah, and the only thing is that they monitor you everything too. So it's like, actual work in an office job like you do at company, and they monitor you everything. So I mean, I don't blame that, but it's a nerve-wracking at times. Gotta make sure you deal with the customers correctly and give them the good information that they needed.
I can never do retail. I can never do retail because I might fucking fight someone.
I used to do tech support from home, and then oh my god, you just get bad. I did it when I did it for a certain cell phone brand. When their new operating system came out, it went fucking crazy. I was doing 12-hour days, and it just got to my last day. I was just burned out. I've
been doing janitorial work. I've been doing janitorial work for almost 10 years. I'm going to keep doing it because it's simple and most of the time by myself. So yes, I don't have any people looking over my damn. Yeah, even though I'm only working 3 hours a day, the pay is high though.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah, right now
Dave
I'm
can
gonna
do that. I'm sorry to say, but Dave
man,
can do it
that
too.
motherfucker can't. Listen, he can't work 3 hours.
He could do
That
Uber.
motherfucker.
He could do
He can,
DoorDash.
but he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Of course.
He'll rather waste his life on YouTube being a quote unquote celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. With your
But
body at
YouTube ain't getting
1.3K
you
subs.
nothing. The thing is that YouTube, you ain't getting shit.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you're gonna make money on YouTube, you gotta have the subs and the views.
Mm-hmm.
Dave 25 has neither of them. But yeah,
Well, he hasn't.
road to 100K subs. Yeah, good luck with that, asshole. Unless you buy them.
He hasn't got the charisma, and he doesn't make the
Bro,
content
he
either.
has too much dead air. They'd be like what? Sometimes no, because I've been listening to some of his live streams. Sometimes they'd be like what? 10 to 20 seconds of fucking dead air.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, and you're supposed to be king of media?
Cash up. I'm a YouTube celebrity. Cash up.
Cash up. Hey, my
Yeah,
cash
Wolfson
up.
got a point.
Cash up. Jesus Christ, man.
Wolfson got a point. There's jobs that you can play video games.
I mean, you can be a beta tester. Shoot, if someone offered me to beta test their video games, I would take that shit in a fucking heartbeat.
He ain't got the brain. He ain't got the brains for that.
I would say Steve Cook should take that job, but nah, he sucks at video games regardless.
It'll take him about an hour to explain something that will take 2 seconds to explain.
An hour? He will take him a day because he when he talks, he sounds like he has marbles in his mouth. Then again, when you're missing a lot, when you're missing a lot of your teeth on your top row, it's kind of hard to hear you talk. As what Cowpoint would say, smoked out, kicked out, or smoked out. Oh, speaking of Cowpoint, yeah, he's been taking shots at you too.
Oh, I know.
For whatever
he
reason.
said a lot of shit about me. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
he hates me.
Why? Why does he hate you? What did you do to him?
I don't know. I mean, shit. I just said some shit about him, and I was supporting Papa Grizz at that time and everything. But a big deal. I'm not supporting him no more.
To be honest, I think hardly anyone supports Papa Grizz anymore.
I mean, he criticized me. He criticized me because I went online. Okay, there was this radio school. It's actually like in Oklahoma. But, for me traveling to Oklahoma every freaking day, that's impossible. So, they had it online. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give it a try. So I did that in 2016. And 34 weeks later, after I did all my courses and everything, I graduated. So I'm like, okay, cool. I have experience in the radio and everything, but, trying to find a job out here, in the radio station, it's just like finding a needle in the haystack. And it's really hard, because there's some places they won't, But I like to do the internet radio in general, get more people,
Isn't that what he's doing? Yeah, isn't that what he's doing?
Well, podcast, just like typical
he don't get no
bullshit
views.
podcast.
You might want to put podcast in quotations. You might want to put that in quotations. Same thing with Dave 25.
I mean, I could do sports. The only thing that with sports with me is like I gotta watch the actual sports and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And reflect it to, about the game, like today's game, and that's how it is. Like, all these reporters are doing, they're reflecting to it and what's going on in the game. You see?
Yes, sports
and
recap.
Like doing like a recap and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I would love to do it, but I have to watch every sport, like tennis, soccer, football, whatever, and all that stuff.
If I would do that, I would have just done golf. If I would have done that, I would have strictly stayed with golf.
Yeah, they got like people doing NASCAR reports, people doing like horse races, and now they doing like wrestling, which that's kind of like weird, like WWE, like what? But yeah,
Wrestling.
yeah, wrestling.
Which, by the way, is
Sorry
fake.
for the. Yeah, it is. It is. But
Hmm.
I like baseball, I like softball, you know, like college, stuff and Olympics
Mm-hmm.
because the Olympics is more interesting in a
Isn't the
way
Olympics
because
next
they got
year?
different categories.
Yeah, isn't the Olympics next year?
I think so. Yeah, yeah, it's 2024. Yeah,
Where though?
I really don't know exactly. I
Oh,
gotta look it up.
speaking of the Olympics, I heard they're going to add a new sport to that. I forgot what it was, but they're going
Yeah,
to add a
they
new
do.
sport there. I forgot what it
I think
was.
it's. Oh, let me see. Oh my God, it was right there, tip of my tongue. I don't remember.
Trying to
But yeah,
remember.
they did add
Was it
some stuff.
was it baseball? I don't think baseball is one of them. No.
No.
So, yeah, so the Olympics is next
Hmm.
year. It's in Paris, France.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Cool.
oui,
Well,
oui.
that's good.
And then in 2028, it's going to be in LA.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
They better clear up all them homeless in LA.
I'm sure they will.
They better make
Oh
sure they
my
don't step on
God,
fucking
yeah.
needles and shit.
Oh yeah, they probably gonna clean up LA like really good before that
And and
happens.
and,
So,
and they better vote. They better vote all them shitty DAs out of there. Get someone who
yeah.
actually knows how to do their job.
Hmm.
So they're
Yeah,
adding
Yep.
this whole soft on crime nonsense is not fucking working.
they're adding more sports to the Olympics because it's breaking, sport climbing, skateboarding, and surfing.
Oh yeah.
It was skateboarding. Oh, okay.
So I
Oh,
don't know how they're
I
gonna
hope Tony
surf
Hawk
in
competes in
Paris and
it.
France because there's nowhere to surf in bloody Paris,
Hey,
France.
hey, hey! If they're adding skateboarding, let's hope Tony Hawk is in it, just with his old ass.
I'm sure. I see the picture of him. I swear he had a walking stick. He was ancient. I think
Yo,
he did.
man, I
Mhm.
remember you know what? That's another PlayStation games I used to play. Those Tony Hawk games
Mm-hmm.
from back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
Listen, that dude pretty much is the face of skateboarding.
Of course he
I mean,
is.
come on. If you tell me name another skateboarder, I wouldn't be like, I can't tell you. The only one I can come up with is Tony Hawk, and that's it. That's the only one.
Yep. Yeah, skateboarding and surf. Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
I haven't ridden a skateboard in years. I'm more of a
Well,
scooter
they
type of guy.
probably. I don't know how. Hmm. It's gonna be. Whew, excuse me. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I hope they got extra padding and shit when they do some flying loops and shit.
I hope so. See, this is what I
Boy,
like about golf. You know, what's funny? Golf is the only sport where you can see someone who's 70, 80, damn near 90 years old can still play the fucking game.
uh-huh.
That's what I like.
Yep.
And do you know how many people who in that age range have played without the years? I think
No.
I think the
How
older
many?
no I think the oldest person I played with was probably close to their 60s.
Yeah. It's a
And,
very
and it's
calming sport at times. I mean, it's just,
yeah, it is.
you know,
But sometimes there are modes of where you rage. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Throughout my 10 years of playing, let's see, I think maybe 5 times I've broken a golf club. I think two are by accident because I broke one at a simulation because I hit the ground too hard and the head came off. But those other times I
mm,
broke them out of sheer anger. I broke a
oh wow.
putter. I broke a driver. I think I broke
Oh
a
shit.
fairway wood. and I think I broke an iron. Actually, the iron I broke by accident because on my downswing, I remember I was hitting off of a turf, tee box because I was playing at a pitching putt. Apparently, I hit down too hard. The head literally flew off. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right. I did broke a wedge earlier this year, but again, that was by accident. Yeah, I broke an approach wedge. I was like, oh man. Well, such that it was one of my favorite ones too. I was like, God damn it. I never knew where the head flew. Listen, I never knew where the head flew because I heard it drop somewhere, but I never saw it fly off the damn shaft.
When they had this tournament, like in Georgia, is that in Georgia they have it? The big tournament, the Masters?
Oh, the Masters? I think so. I haven't watched golf in years, but I think
somewhere in spring. Yep, somewhere in springtime because I know like can't play golf in the winter. That'd be impossible.
well, actually, no. You can, but if you live in a state that doesn't snow like that, even when it's winter, it can still be a little bit warm, like Florida. Yeah. Unfortunately, the state that I live in, the moment it gets too cold, I stop playing. The latest I've played, I think the latest I've played was like maybe the middle of December. It was so cold, I had to layer up. I had to wear sweatpants. I had to wear a thermal. I had to wear a winter hat. But it was worth it because, because before I finished my round of golf, I think it was hole 17, I saw a fox walk right past me while looking at me.
Oh, wow.
And mind you, that wasn't my only fox encounter either.
Damn.
Yeah,
I gotta learn about that.
Yeah,
like,
one time.
The highest scores and all that stuff because, oh Lord.
Well, in golf, you got to get the lowest score possible because less strokes means your score is better. Yeah, it's the only game. Yeah, it's the only sports where you getting a negative score is good.
Yeah, I've seen that. Hey, like, why is somebody's a -2, a -3, or plus? Like, plus is like bad.
Trust me, I listen. I have read books about golf. I played the games. I've actually played the sport itself. It's kind of complicated because that's not an easy sport to pick. Just to pick up and play. There's a lot of technicality in that sport.
I mean, it's like football. Like American football. I mean, I seen like one female, does an announcement, like knows how to play. It's like, Jesus, I mean, what?
Well, there is the lingerie football league, so there is the lingerie football league, so. But no, they fuck each other. No, they fuck each other up in the lingerie football league. I've seen some clips. It's like, oh shit.
Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I've seen females do play like football, like high school and college, but I guess like they don't do like like linebackers or running backs, and they just do like kicking, and that's it.
But remember, if you watch it at the lingerie football league, there are linebackers and running backs and whatnot, and they do fuck each other up. I'm like, damn. Listen, I don't mind one of them. Listen, I don't mind one of those. Listen, I don't mind them laying me all over the fucking ground after I catch a football. I don't mind catching a concussion from them ladies. I'd be like, totally worth it.
Oh yeah. Like, yes.
I'm like, yes, I get the Copperfield.
Yes, I'm piled up.
Oh no, help me, I'm hurt. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my, right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, but it was very interesting. I think like today they Saturday college football, like it was pretty good. There was an upset with Oklahoma and Kansas. I was like laughing my ass off. You know, these people in Kansas, they took like this field goal pose and jump in the water, pond or lake or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with these people?
Hold on. Murr, Wolf Den just said, what would be great is to have a show where hot nude women play golf. Hey, I'm totally for that.
They used to have a TV channel in England called Live
I wouldn't
TV.
mind taking the extra stroke if you know what I mean.
And this channel used to show live. It used to show topless women's darts.
No way.
And then there used to be another one called Naked News. It was a Canadian show, but this British satellite TV channel used to show it, and it was called Naked News, and it was like people reading the news and the nude, basically.
Now that's a news station that I can watch.
Yeah, it was, and
oh my god,
Australians topless darts, and then when the German channels used to show all the soft sex shit, or whatever, they used to show this Italian show with housewives getting naked. And it was called Tutti Frutti. But I think it was some. I think it was.
That sounds like a piece of candy.
I think it was some Italian show, but it was actually dubbed in German.
Oh
yeah, by the way, happy almost Halloween.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I know.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen that Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Nope.
No, I haven't.
I've heard it's killing it at the box office, and of course, you got those woke critics, hating on the movie. Okay, because I seen the Rotten Tomatoes score. Audience loves it, but the critics don't. Usually, when the audience have a higher score than the critics, usually means that the movie is good. Because honestly, you can't even trust Rotten Tomatoes anymore. Because I used to.
It's kind of like, is it any good, Wolf? Then it's kind of like Amazon reviews. You look at a review before you buy something, but you can't trust the reviews because a lot of these companies are paying people to write reviews or
that or their buyers and whatnot.
Yeah, or you get some idiot who gives it a bad review because they didn't do it properly. Yeah. You just can't even trust online reviews no more.
No, you can't.
It gives a bunch of Karens a bloody platform to be Karens now.
It's not just Karens, but people with political bias. I mean, there was a movie where they, it was exposing child trafficking. Yeah, they made a movie that exposed child trafficking. Of course, guess who hates it?
Wow.
The critics, and obviously, PDF files.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently exposing child trafficking is somehow controversial. Yeah, okay. I bet you those are the same people who like cuties.
Right.
Honestly, seeing that poster, I never watched the movie, but seeing that poster makes me want to puke.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Anyway, it's Chef Shoney time.
I know.
Oh no! Well, let me get out of here before I throw up because I had hot dogs and fries a few minutes ago. Let me get out of here before I puke. Right. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, thanks for coming.
All right. Thank you.
But yeah, it's Chef Shoney. Yeah, we got Chef Shoney time now.
I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
See you later.
All right. Bye.
Happy Halloween.
You too.
Happy Halloween.
Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Minute Reviews. I'm your host, the review of the day. Thank you for stopping in. Today for your
what the fuck is that?
From a place called Logan's Roadhouse. This is jalapeno mashed potatoes. Not mashed potatoes, green pork and beans. Jalapeno pork and beans. We got little pieces of jalapeno. Little onion with a hot flavor to it. Here we go.
Me too, Wolf. Then I look forward to Chef Shoney. What would the mark be out of 10 or 100?
They do have a sweet taste to them. And they are hot, and it is a good idea.
9.5 out of 10 or 95 out of 100.
Size little serving.
I'm just guessing, by the way. I haven't watched this.
And so, we'll go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. As always, Thank you for watching.
Ew. Add some cheese to that. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
do
have
baked.
fly.
I mean, I do baked potato with cheese and beans on, so I do get what Wolfden's saying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, cheese and beans. I mean,
Yeah.
Hello,
they're
one all. Welcome
okay,
back
but
to On the Fly
oh
Cooking.
god, there's burnt toast, burnt
We have
shit,
a
Is
breakfast
that
late
jam or
tonight. We
jello
have
on
a
the toast?
fried egg,
Jelly?
burnt toast and the jam,
2.5 pieces bacon that
burnt,
I intend to share with my animals.
burnt bacon,
Some
burnt
squeeze
eggs.
on
Look like implants.
strawberry
Oh no!
jam jelly, whatever, and and some toast. So
Someone
let's
bought me
get
that. I'll be
cracking. Let's get
depressed.
into it. After I splurge and eat something bad for me tonight, go back on my diet tomorrow. We'll see you on the next one.
I'll go back on your diet. Oh no.
I don't know how you can eat to go back on a bloody diet. So we got this one, and we got.
All right, welcome back to On the Fly Cooking. Here we go. We got some tomato soup.
The soup looks
We
watery as
also
fuck.
have 2 pieces of
Yeah.
toast with a little mayonnaise and mustard.
Who the
and a
fuck puts
scrambled
mustard on
egg
fucking toast? Come on.
without milk, just with butter instead of milk, and some shredded
Exactly,
cheddar
Wolfden.
cheese on that, mixed in with that, and on top of it with some bacon on it, salt and pepper here.
The crackers look this decent.
Yep,
And that's what
salty
we're
and
having,
crackers. It
just an
looks
egg
like.
sandwich. I think it's going to be pretty good. Their soup. Catch you on the next one.
That's disgusting. I don't like tomato soup. Looks so watery. It looks like bleh. The fuck
Hello,
is this?
welcome back to On the Fly Cooking.
On the fly.
This is the beef shaved steak, and with your mushroom soup
My
on there.
God, what is those eggs? Is that eggs?
Yeah, just like that, with a little baked potato on the
The
side.
fuck is that? That looks
Beef
like
shaved steak. You can get it in 1 pound containers. Shredded steak, whatever you call it. So it's a good thing to use, to be able to use for anything, for fajitas, for Chinese, for stuff like this. You can get
It looks like vomit diarrhea on
shredded
toast.
steak,
Yeah.
So,
Right?
catching the
It
flip
does.
side.
Oh my god, it
fuck
does.
are
It's like
those?
vomit diarrhea on
Honey.
toast.
Honey.
Hello,
Come
one and all.
on.
Welcome to Minute
Oh,
Reviews.
Lord.
I'm your host, the review of the day. Thank you for stopping by.
Honey
For our
roasted
consideration today,
chicken.
we have Purdue Shortcuts. 100% all natural chicken, honey roasted chicken with meat chicken strips. White meat chicken strips.
Okay.
Now, I started to cut this up to put it in my little stir fry thing. And take a taste of it.
Like your
Here we
stove
go.
is ugly.
9.5 out of 10. I don't know. I'm just
It has
guessing.
a pretty good taste. It doesn't have very much spice to it. But as far as meat goes, it has a decent taste to it. Honey roasted. Meat is concerned
That
about
chopping
it.
board
9 out of 10.
looks like
Thank
it's never
you for
been
watching
cleaned.
Minute Reviews.
No. Nope.
That was minute
Oh, God. That's like,
reviews. Yeah.
ugh.
Here we go. The lunch I made that is a stir fry. Okay.
What?
We use
Toast? On stir fry?
stir fry
Yeah.
starters.
Toaster.
Oh,
We're using
fuck.
instant brown rice. We got Kroger sweet and sour
More
sauce.
carbs.
We got some soy sauce on the side. And also we're using Purdue Shortcuts honey roasted chicken, already pre-cooked, so it's easy and economical. We'll put that on later.
Mama
Yeah,
Portwood.
Mama Portwood. Well, yeah. And then we got number one.
Okay. Welcome to On the Fly Food Reviews. Here we go.
No toast on this one.
Chicken what?
So
no toast and no ketchup.
Whether it's going to be, we went ahead and I made some homemade mashed potatoes, and I got a package of Pioneer country gravy or pepper gravy. That gravy, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
See, everyone's 9 out of fucking 10.
You could buy.
Well, 9 out of 10.
KFC, we got some chicken livers, and they're a little more hard than Lee's. Lee's are a little softer, I think.
Chicken livers.
Overcooked.
You give these
like
8
cremated.
out of 10. The other ones I give
Exactly.
9 out of 10. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh,
There we go.
Jesus. That was gross, folks. He's coming back. Holy Mary, Mother of God, that is so disgusting.
I did it again. I pressed the wrong button. I was waiting for it to happen. I've done so well.
I knew it.
One more. We got one more Chef Shoni video, and then that's it for this week because she hasn't made many recordings at all.
Oh, November's coming up, folks.
Oh no!
Hello, welcome one and all.
I can't wait
to On the Fly Cooking. Today,
it's watery.
Classic.
It does. It looks like water.
We have
Crackers
grilled
and
cheese
toast.
and tomato soup.
That ain't grilled cheese. That's fucking
grilled
burnt
cheese
toast.
is made with imitation Velveeta
Imitation
and some
cheese.
sharp cheddar cheese, shredded cheese, fried in some margarine. So we got some generic.
Margarine's bad.
It does. It looks like it looks fucking like water.
Yep.
With red food dye in it.
It turned out pretty good. The only problem is
your soup's watery.
My skillets are just not doing good anymore. The sandwiches always stick to the pan.
Well, it's time to buy a new skillet.
Do something else or
Chef
get another
Shoni.
pan. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you.
There we go. That's it. That's all Chef Shoni we have.
Hillbilly Deluxe meal. Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting. Wait till Thanksgiving this year.
Yep.
Thanksgiving will be coming up soon.
Yep. Chef Shoni.
Oh, fun.
Chef Shoni Cuisine Home Cooking from the Hillbilly Kitchen. Fly on the wall cooking.
Oh my God. I don't know, like, how do you make your tomato soup?
I don't like tomato soup, to be honest.
I know, me either.
I always remember them serving it. I always remember them serving it in school.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like the taste of it. You know, I like tomatoes on salads and stuff, but I don't like it like liquid form.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird because I like tomato and pico de gallo. I like it on like a burger or like a sliced tomato on a burger or like a sandwich from Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't. I will not eat. I will not eat ketchup on like fries or anything else. It's weird, but yeah. And I don't like and I will never drink tomato juice. And I do not. I do not put tomato juice in my chili either.
Oh no!
Dirty bastards.
I mean, like the sauce, like actual tomato sauce, like a paste or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could put like a small, like 2 little small cans of tomato paste on there, and it
I
still
like it.
has that, decency to it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like, like spaghetti sauce. People put like tomato paste or like
Yeah.
tomato sauce and sugar. Some people put sugar in it, which is weird, but it tastes good.
Yeah, I know people put sugar in shit. Oh, I know. It's like when I first came over here, I was surprised that there was like corn soup and everything. Corn syrup, corn
Mhm.
syrup, corn syrup. Ridiculous.
Yep. It is. Oh man, that was pretty poor. That's piss poor cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, I rate that shit as like a 1. I'm sorry, but it's just nasty.
The soup,
I
the
mean,
soup's too, yeah, the soup's too watery. Honestly, I always remember them serving fucking back in the 19, but this is back in the 1980s because I was an 80s kid in freaking primary school, elementary school, as you guys call it. They would serve tomato
mhm,
soup with half a piece
yep,
of bread for each freaking kid. Oh my god!
mhm.
It was.
It's kind of like the food, like the cafeteria foods back in like in the 40s or like 30s.
Back in the old days, they used to have proper kitchen staff who would actually cook the food from scratch in the school canteens.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then you got all this centralized outsourcing. You know, it was like cooked on. It was all centralized and came in and we heated, and then now they got outsourced companies. So, they're doing this shit cheap as possible per head per kid, and that's why you're seeing shite. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not, it's not as good. I remember the canteen back in school, like in primary elementary school. It was like set me in the lower school. It was like set
Mhm.
meals. There was like one called main and minis, and you'll get like a dessert too. You'll get like a drink of water. Um,
Mhm.
a meal and dessert. But then when I went into like the upper school, in primary elementary school, they had like a cash cafeteria and you just pay, you get like a
Mhm.
pound, it was like a pound dinner money every day, and then you just
Mhm.
pick what you want, and that was it. You could have
Yep.
whatever, you had certain things, and you could have what, get what you want, buy a couple of dessert, buy a dessert or a cake and a drink. It was a lot better,
Yep.
but now it's just shite. Now it's just outsourced and it's all bought in shit, and I've seen pictures of it,
Yep.
and it's like friggin' depressing. It's just nothing. There's just
Now
nothing
like
exists.
now like over here they like bring like Pizza Hut
Yeah.
or like Papa John's and like um and how you call it like I don't know like their cafeteria food like in elementary is too dry,
Yeah. I mean, when
too bland. I'm like,
I
how in the
mean,
hell these kids could eat those things?
yeah, and I've seen the meals. I mean, when I was in like secondary school, like the last 4 years in high school, whatever you want to call it, you were able to go off site. You were able to leave the school building at lunchtime. So we used to
Yeah, we used
so
to,
we
but
used to,
not anymore.
so we used and they're not allowed to do it nowadays, but we used to be able to, and you could just go off to the shopping mall for your dinner, your lunch, and we used to like go to,
Mhm.
you could go like the fish and chip shop and get like bag of chips or chips and fish cake or get like a
Yeah.
sausage roll from Sayers or whatever. Now, yeah, I mean, God, I remember back then, you could, I mean, before there was a potato shortage and the prices went up stupid, you could buy a bag of chips for
Yeah.
45 pence.
Yep.
On the chip, you could get like chips and fish cake. Fish cake's like
You
a
know, like
sandwich,
these
like a,
Asian countries,
yeah,
like Korea and Japan,
uh-huh,
they got some good ass food. I mean,
mm-hmm,
you look at their trays, it's like,
yeah.
damn, that's like a dinner box right there.
It's because it's because in European culture and art, it's all capitalism, and everything's based on cost. it's getting the cheapest meal.
Yep.
It's getting the cheapest meal possible to those kids. I mean, if you look at
Mm-hmm.
building projects now, and if you look what the Victorians built compared to what we build nowadays, it's a lot
Mm-hmm.
more centered on cost. You know, those Victorian
Yep.
buildings those Victorians buildings, they were designed to last.
Oh yeah.
They were built with,
Oh
they were built with quality. They were designed for last. They were, architecturally, they're great buildings. Now everything's just wham bam, get up as quick as you can, cheap as possible, and everything gets
yeah.
outwatered to the low. Everything gets outwatered to the low, to the lowest, the lowest contractor, to the lowest bidder. Um,
Yep.
it's like hospital foods, like where
Oh God.
depending on what hospital you go to, depends on how much
Mhm.
what kind of food you get. So I had a procedure done in the hospital, and I went to one of the chains here. And
Mhm.
they had, once I got out the procedure, whatever, I was like chilling in the room, and they offered me a sandwich. Hey, would you like a sandwich? And I go, yeah, okay, that's great. And I should have a like turkey sandwich. Man, I mean,
Mhm.
that was the best turkey sandwich I've ever had. I mean, I took a
Mhm.
picture of that shit. I didn't believe it from a hospital. Big giant turkey sandwich with lettuce,
Yep.
tomato on it, a bag of baked lays, a drink. And I said that's a
And you see,
really great sandwich. And they told me that they use for their food the top company
yep.
that does hospital food. And then
Yep.
when I when I got admitted to the hospital somewhere else, 'cause I got admitted overnight, and it was Sodexo food, or Sodexo, whatever the hell they're
Mhm.
called, and it was just, oh my god, they gave me cream of wheat for breakfast. It was fucking horrible. Oh my
Oh, I
god,
know.
and
It's the
because
diet too.
it's just
Because
done.
some doctors they look at your history like, oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
diabetic. Well, here's a diabetic diet food. I'm like, oh, fuck
Yeah, they put me
you.
on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go
They did
piss
that to me. They
off.
put me on. But like the cream of wheat was friggin' awful. Cream of wheat was friggin' awful. And
Yeah,
I wasn't allowed
I
to
can
eat
make a
because
pretty good one too.
yeah, oh my god, it was awful. But it all depends on what diet you're onto. But it all depends on what company. Because like this company, they do the food in prison. They do the food. They're a big international company.
Mhm.
They have them in the UK. They do the food in schools and colleges, and it's just
Yep.
it all depends on because the hospital, it's, even though you're getting billed for it and it's included in your stay,
Yep.
it's in the hospital's interest to get the fucking cheapest food to you possible in
Yep.
some places. Oh.
It's like in Korea when they do like after they when women get birth to the kids,
Mhm.
it's like they treat them like queens.
Yeah.
Like the food they eat and everything, so they could get nutrients from the mom. The mom gets
Mhm.
the nutrients for the baby and everything. And
Mhm.
oh my god, I mean, it's like seaweed soup. They said that was the best nutrients for it, and because breast milk and stuff like that, it'll
Mhm.
make it more, and
Mhm.
oh my god, it's just phenomenal, like how people in Korea treat, but over here in the United States, it's like
Yeah.
they treat, women like shit. Like, what
It's
the
because
fuck?
they're so. I don't know. It's kind of backwards and shit. They're so. You know, I, they're so backwards in certain things, especially when it comes to
Mhm.
employee law. It's like I
Mhm.
know. It's like a lot of people vote against this vote against the self interests. If you look at Europe,
Mhm.
they get all this vacation by law every year. They get all this maternity leave, paternity leave, and like it's like
Mhm.
Europeans treat their workers a lot better, and then you got all these politicians, and they're all for the corporations. It's like people,
right?
people, it's people always seem to forget that when they. I don't like talking about politics too much, to be honest, on this channel.
Yeah,
But one
yeah,
thing I
yeah.
will say, one thing I will say is the people forget that when you guys kicked my country out, it was supposed to be a government for the people by the people. But it's like it's a but it's not. It's a government for the corporations by
Mhm,
the corporations, and it's
mhm.
kind of like, and it,
Exactly.
and it kind of reminds me of cyberpunk because you hear about all these corporations owning everything, and
Mhm.
that's how it's maybe
And
yeah, maybe,
I guess what type of punk is? I mean, you see it right now.
yeah, cyberpunk is
You see it in
cyberpunk, cyberpunk's our society
reality.
in 50 years,
Yeah.
in 2077. And you got all these
Mhm.
corrupt corporations fighting each other and hiring people to kill people.
Mhm.
Uh, it's fucked up the whole. It's fucked up the whole world. And there's like anti-core people, and I can see, I can see, I can see society being like that because people are letting corporations rule the fucking world. But that's enough for
I mean,
politics.
you imagine,
Yeah,
but GT, will you imagine like robots are taking over every corporations and stuff and
I mean,
manufacturers and
yeah.
everything?
I mean, yeah. Go back to politics. Yeah. I mean, it goes back to the minimum. It goes back to the minimum. It goes back to the minimum wage, and people bitch about it. Oh well. The minimum wage was designed for people, but well, McDonald's only pays $7.25 because those jobs are for kids. They're high school kids jobs. Yeah,
Yeah.
the minimum wage wasn't designed for that. Okay, but here's the thing: corporate,
Mhm.
in a capitalist society, in a capitalist society, what are your highest costs is labor costs, and that's why they want to
Mhm.
introduce. That's why they want to introduce robots and kiosks,
Yep.
and that's to get the cost
Yep.
of labor down. Because if you're spending less on labor, you're making more. You're making more profit. That's why car company. That's why cars are built by robots. That's why
Mhm.
that's why McDonald's wants kiosks to do the ordering because it's less staff for them to pay. If you're a
Yep.
company and your overhead and one of your biggest overheads is labor, and if you could cut down on labor costs, that's the
But
first thing you're gonna do is to reduce labor.
now let me ask you this. Okay, so
Hmm.
you said that kiosk is going to take over and all this stuff, right? So what would
Yeah.
happen if the kiosk shuts down? If it broke, what's going to happen then?
Well, they'll probably have like a one till or a backup system. I mean, there'll be jobs for people to fix the shit and run the shit. But
Well,
eventually,
it totally depends, like how long they're going to fix
yeah,
it, because that's like, well, we're missing this part. We had to order this part, and then you got to
yeah,
order it to line, and the shipment came from, I don't
yeah,
know, like from bumfuck Egypt, we'll put it that way.
yeah.
I mean,
I get
it's impossible.
I mean, there'll always be a manual. There'll always be a manual till. But like, I mean, I remember where I used to live. There used to be like it used to be a big factory, and it used to be called it was a cabaret factory. And
Hmm.
I remember going to an open day one in there one day,
Hmm.
and they had like a big social club inside there. And I remember going in a social club or something, and the inside this, yeah, they had a bunch of vending machines. And they had a vending machine that sold fries.
Hmm.
That actually
Yep.
did that actually
And,
did fries. And
and
yeah,
look
you
what
put
Japan's doing.
yeah, yeah.
Look what Japan's doing. They doing vending machines like crazy.
So
Every,
yeah,
I mean, just imagine McDonald's has a vending machine, 7-Eleven is a vending machine,
yeah.
Burger King is a vending machine, Domino's. I mean, oh my God, what's going to happen to all those business restaurants and everything while
Well,
vending machines taking
you know,
over?
McDonald's want, oh,
Mm.
it's there's no labor. It means more profit for McDonald's because they're gonna have, they can have robots cooking the burgers. They can have, they can,
Exactly.
it's cheaper. It's cheaper labor. It's cheaper labor. It's cheaper labor. It's cheaper
Mhm.
labor. I mean, we have vending
Mhm.
machines that sell pizza now.
Yep.
Yeah, You can. In theory, you can have like a restaurant where you can just order on the app and just pick it up, and you don't have to pay cashiers because you do everything on the app, and you can just go inside the restaurant and your
Exactly.
shit will be there. Kind of like what Little Caesars does. They have the pizza portal.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah. I remember that
I
shit.
like that
I don't
because
even like.
I like it because you ain't got to deal with nobody. You can just go in there, put your code in, and grab your shit. That's the only
That's
thing I
it.
like about ordering from Little
You don't have
Caesars
to
shit.
wait. You don't have to wait or anything.
Yeah.
It be telling you, hey, your food's ready. Come get it.
So yeah.
Okay.
Like they can save money by letting you order online through the app and just picking up the order through the pizza portal. Through the pizza portal. That's it.
Exactly.
Easy peasy, and they save
Easy breezy.
they save a fortune that way. I mean, it's great for it's great for introverts because I hate dealing with people. I hate dealing with people sometimes. I just want to grab my food and freaking go and not have
I
to go through the
know.
whole.
He had that. He had that like I don't know like not like a phobia, but like you don't like
Yeah.
crowds. I don't like crowds either, and I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stand when there's big people, big crowds around the restaurant, and
Hmm. But yeah, it's just about alligator's good. I've had alligator. I got alligator. I've had alligator meat before. It's really good. But yeah, I mean, that's how that's what you do. Robots taking over everything. It's all
yep.
about saving. It's all about saving money and cutting down the cost of labor. That's why,
Mhm.
and that's why you have automation. Because when I used to live in the UK, too, we had like a Cadbury's cake factory. It's kind of picture the British version of Little Debbie's, for example. And I had a summer job.
Oh
I
yeah.
had a summer job there one year, years ago, and
Mm.
I was working on the cake. I was just afternoons part time before I was going to college. It was a great, it was a great little summer job, to be honest. And I used to work on the the Swiss rolls. They were called Cadbury mini rolls, and they used to have a robot that
Oh
would
yeah.
put the. They had a robot that actually put the mini rolls in a box,
Oh
and
wow.
they used to have. And back then, they went all over the world to try and find a machine that would actually roll the Swiss rolls for them. They had to be rolled by hand because
Oh wow.
there was no machine that was back then. There was no machine that could physically do it. But yeah, it is.
Nice.
It's about It's like if as I said, your business, your biggest cost is labor, and
Yep.
you get the labor down, you cut hours and pay them as little as possible. You make you make
Mm.
you make more you make more money. Fortunately, COVID changed that because
Oh yeah. Yep.
people didn't want to go back to
Oh
work.
yeah. Mhm.
People got sick of dealing with
Yeah.
Karens, so I'm not getting paid enough,
Oh yeah. That
and
happens.
that changed the whole labor market because of course fast food restaurants when were having the lobbies closed or closing early because they couldn't get staff, and
Yep.
they've had to increase their wages because people don't want to do that job no more.
Yep. And they're
Hilarious.
hiring like crazy at that time, and oh my
Hmm.
god,
I mean,
like
it was
this is crazy.
I know it was a weird, it was a whole weird thing. I don't know, it was all weird.
I know.
I was talking to somebody about it the other day, saying, my grandparents used to tell me stories about World War II. My granddad was in the
Mhm.
Navy. My granddad was in the Navy. Bombs being
Mhm.
dropped, food rationing and shit. Well, we're gonna tell people about. Oh yeah, when we were back then, there was a toilet paper shortage, and
Oh yeah.
people were refusing to wear masks and calling them face diapers. Back in freaking World War II, living in England, you had freaking Germans dropping bombs all over the place and from airplanes.
Yep.
You would have to carry,
Mhm.
a gas mask with you, and then
Yeah.
you had to, you were not allowed to have your lights on in your house. You had to mask your windows with paper so you couldn't put lights on. Can you imagine
Oh
society?
yeah.
Can you imagine society nowadays being told to carry a gas mask and and block the windows? I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I am.
Oh my god.
These fuck. I mean, if those fuckers,
It's terrible.
if they lived in World War II with their current beliefs, they'd be fucking dead. I'm not
Yep.
wearing a gas. I'm not wearing a gas mask. I'm not going to the air raid shelter. I'm not being told to do this. I'm not blocking out my windows.
Oh well, maybe did.
Yeah, because
I mean, nuclear bombs like what happened in Japan. I
Yeah.
mean, that was terrible.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, they had to wear gas masks so the radiation won't get into their
Yeah.
lungs and shit.
Yep. I just think fucking society's just gone so fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, society's gone so much
Yeah.
stupid
I
now.
mean, just think about it. If you don't wear your gas mask and you inhaling radiation, what's going to happen? You end up getting cancer, and guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't got that much to live in. Bye bye.
Mhm.
Up to heaven. There you go.
I know it's hilarious. It's just
Well, I
hilarious.
should have listened.
It's just hilarious. It's hilarious. These kids, these people wouldn't survive. Yeah, they wouldn't survive. They wouldn't survive World War II at all.
Right.
I ain't wearing a mask. I ain't being told what to do. I ain't blocking. I'm putting my lights on. I ain't going. I ain't going to the air raid shelter. I ain't putting air raid shelter on like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, I'd
These
rather
people.
be
Yeah,
going
these
out
people. Yeah,
there and listen to what the government has to say, even though I don't
these
like the
people. Yeah,
government, but you gotta
these
listen.
people
You
don't.
never
These
know.
people. Yeah, I mean, these people wouldn't survive. These people wouldn't survive World War II at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got World War III coming up. I mean, yeah, crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, World War. I mean, these wars now are going to be a lot different compared to World War. They're going to be a lot more different to World War II because you think about it, what ended World War II was Americans dropping dropping an atomic bomb in Japan because they had to do that before
Mhm.
the Germans did. The whole
Mhm.
the whole atomic bomb and shit's now scary.
Oh yeah,
When
it was.
when you think of, but World War III could be a lot different now because like like cyber attacks. They can do cyber attacks to shut
Mhm.
down the banking system, cyber attacks to shut
Yep.
down power stations, interfere with water supplies.
Mhm.
Because all this shit, because all this shit's done online now,
You
and
see,
yeah,
like you just said, everything's gonna be shut down. How are
yeah,
you gonna survive without that? Hmm?
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
learn that.
yes, yeah,
Look at these
yeah,
people
yeah,
watching videos about living like in the Amish community, or like because look at the Amish can survive. I
yeah.
mean, they will survive. You
I mean,
know,
yeah.
with no electricity, no anything.
As long
I
as they
mean, look
don't
at us.
get contamination by radiation, they'll be okay. But
Exactly.
our society, everything's done online through the internet. They can hack into shit. They can shut power stations down, shut water pumps
Yeah,
down, fuck up
there you
water,
go.
fuck up gas supplies. Um, and then we're in a fuck up the internet infrastructure. They could block
Mhm.
because everything's done on computer, everything's done online. Grocery stores ordering their shit
Mhm.
online on computers and handhelds, to
Mhm.
factories, to banks doing
And
shit
all your
online.
foods,
Yeah. Yeah.
all the food's gonna be spoiled because there's no power.
Mhm.
Everything's gonna be out. It's gonna get bad.
I
Trust
mean,
me.
I know. And what's everyone gonna do? Run to the store and buy toilet paper, just like they did with COVID. Because I
Uh,
mean, that was a worldwide
Ooh.
thing too. I
No,
mean, it
they
was.
say you can use toilet paper as some bunch of leaves, but don't use poison
Yeah.
ivy.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, it was. I don't know, just scary times ahead. I mean, I don't know what's gonna. I don't know what's. I don't. I don't know if we'll ever get a World War III or not. I don't know. I think we're pretty close to it. but I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, I never thought we'd see.
it's been a genocide, and it's been a, I don't know. It's been. Do I agree with those two countries? No, I don't. And I mean, for one, is they need to do something, to help the people. I mean, majority are killed are children. That's it.
I mean, that's why I hate. That's why I'm an atheist. That's why I hate religion, because religion causes too many wars.
Mhm.
Because
I
my
agree.
religion is better than your religion. It happens in
Mhm.
Northern Ireland, Catholics versus Protestants. It's happening in
Yep.
Israel, Muslims versus Christians. It's
The Judaism. Yep.
Jews,
Mhm.
and it's just and it's really it's ridiculous. And
It is.
I've got a friend who lives in Palestine too, and he's told me don't believe what the media is saying. And where he is,
Mhm.
he's okay, but he's got friends and relatives in the Gaza Strip, and he's concerned for them.
Yeah.
The whole
I really don't believe what the media says either, because for one, it's like everybody's on Israel's side. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you trying to do? Are you for genocide?
Well, the problem is with the
Here.
media, it's who owns it too. So, like, it's like Fox News, for example, is owned by Rupert Murdoch, Australian. It's it's by, if it's leans to the right, so it's kind of biased.
Right.
So, if you're like a big, if you own a big media company, and you're like a Trump supporter, for example, and then you're gonna get your point across using your own media platform, and people are gonna get brainwashed and believe what what you say. It's
Right.
you have to. I don't know. You have to look around and listen and read, and because you just don't know what to.
Mhm.
There's too much propaganda and bullcrap. They used to do propaganda during World War II too. Too much
I
crap.
saw I saw a documentary,
Mhm.
and it's called, I think it's Life in Israel or something like that, or Israel, and it
Mhm.
had like a history of during like World War II era and everything, during World War One, World War Two, and I didn't even knew the Palestine were for the Nazis, and it was there in the documentary. I was like,
Mhm.
what? Because what it is that, the Nazis back then, they don't like the Jews. Which
Mhm.
is like, Jesus. So, I mean, I didn't even knew about it when I saw that part, and I was in, I was in shock. It was like freaking mind blown big time
Mhm.
when I saw the documentary. I was like, what the fuck? How come this shit was not in the history book? Because they
Mhm.
always cover shit up, and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the shit that happened back then, it's like don't even bother reading your history books. Just watch all those documentaries out there, and you will see that right there. That's the true
But
history
the
right
problem
there.
is, putting tinfoil hat on. The problem is, if you watch a documentary, they can get you to see what their side is.
Mhm.
It's a tough. It's a tough one. You
Oh
could
yeah.
argue. You could argue like back in the late 80s about education in England, the
Mhm.
Conservative government, which is like the British equivalent of the Republican Party, introduced what was
Mhm.
called the national curriculum. So the
Mm.
government was telling the teachers what to teach the kids. So
Wow.
yeah. So like it's kind of like yeah. So the government's telling telling the schools what to teach the kids, and at the same time, kids will be getting taught this or doing the same test throughout the whole country, and the government was recommending what books to read too. So if you've got like a right wing government or left wing government, for example, then they can choose what books the kids are teaching rather than the teachers teaching the kids. So you can
Right.
then how shit's just too fucked. Shit's just too fucked up. You have to you have to watch. You have to look and examine all various news stories and decide what you believe in, and that's what you
Do
have to do.
you believe, like, okay, I was watching something, it was like a couple of days ago, and it was about, like, in Texas, like, how they banned books. Like, like, certain books they deal with, like, history stuff and all that stuff. Well, I remember this one book, and the title kind of like, it kind of threw me off, okay? So the name of the book I read and watched the movie of is called To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay. Well, people think like, oh, the bird, mockingbird, kill it.
Yeah.
No. It was about a black man who was in trial, was accused of, doing something nasty to a white girl. I mean, it was like back in the days, like back in like in the 30s, when before the segregation came along and racism was out there at that time. It was that movie and that book. It just like, what the fuck is this? And I mean, that's the main reason why they banned the book, for one. But I was like, well, wait a minute. So it's about the history of the trial between a black guy versus a white girl who was, falsely accused something. I mean, it was just bad.
They're banning the books because they think they don't believe in what their prerogative. Their book, it's the books are
Exactly,
on
the
their prerogative.
prerogative to it. They even like banned like LGBTQ stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Well, like, what the fuck you wanted to do? It's okay. Oh, a teenager wants to learn about being gay. So what? They want to learn that. What's the experience of it? Oh, conservative therapy. Well, that's a bad shit to do. You go and brainwash them. Jesus Christ! I mean,
it goes against their prerogative. It goes against their shit. They don't want people to
and that
believe
made
that.
me angry. And that made me angry. And it's like, well, why are you guys wasting your time banning books when you need to focus on what's going on and what happened in Maine when there was a massive shooting last time? And, what about the guns? What about everything? You be banning books because, the prerogative and stuff, like you just said. But what about the guns? What about all the mental illness that's been happening right now? See,
It's because
this is the thing that's going on right now.
It's because they never. It's because they never want to sort out what matters to people. It's like they're more worried about, like, for example, I know in some states I've heard, they're more worried about putting "In God We Trust" in schools than dealing with this shit that matters in schools. And and what these people don't understand is, there's people who believe they believe the USA is a Christian country. It's not a Christian country,
No.
or the whole Christianity goes. These people seem to forget about fucking separation from church and state too.
Exactly.
It's like in some parts of the states, you could put a dog turd up for election, and if you put on it conservative Christian on it, it would fucking win.
Exactly.
Or or a fucking paedophile, sex offender, and put underneath conservative Christian, they would still win.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Shit.
these people do not understand the whole separation from fucking church and state. If they want their churches to have a say in the government, then that church needs to start paying fucking taxes.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I
that's
mean,
like,
all these big churches and stuff, they get a lot of money and they don't get taxed. Oh no, they don't.
yeah, it's like Joel
It's like
Osteen's fucking
they get
church
their own.
with that that
Yeah.
stolen money got found in the wall, and these churches have
Yep.
thousands of people come to like a cult, and they got all the latest AV
Mhm.
systems and technology, and it's like
Mhm.
it's like a
Oh
big.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen it. Oh my gosh. It's like, if you don't, it's like when Joel Osteen came to my town, right, in this one church,
Yeah.
and it's like he's telling everybody, like, if you buy my book, then I will come back and just, do the praises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't buy it, then I'm not coming back. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this?
It's all about money to him. And people, and there's people I don't fucking believe his shit. Think he's a great guy. I'm like, he's a fucking scam artist. He's a fucking con
Yep.
artist. He's a billionaire. All these like TV Angelicus and praying, they want jet planes paid for so they can fly to places.
Oh my God. I told this one bishop, I was like,
Mhm.
look, Jesus doesn't own a jet plane. Jesus doesn't own a limousine. So what the fuck is going on these churches, just because you own a mansion and stuff like that? I mean, good Lord.
It's ridiculous. It's just
Jesus was a poor, I mean, if you read the Bible, I mean, Jesus was a poor man.
Mhm.
Jeez.
It's like it's like these fucking Republicans, conservative Christians. Um. Oh, and they follow Jesus, who allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly. No offense to people who are religious.
Yeah,
Um. But
yeah,
Jesus, cured people and did all these miracle cures. Can you imagine Republican Jesus? Hey, do you have a green card? Are you legal? Well, you're not getting cured.
right.
Yeah,
Oh my Lord.
these fun loving people. I swear.
Golly. I'm telling you, it's just been a mess. You
That's
know.
why I hate. That's why I hate. That's why I hate religion. It's just, I
I
just do
don't
what
blame you. I
I just.
mean,
I just
I,
do the best I
I
can.
really
I
don't
just do the
blame you.
best I can in life to survive, and I try and treat people nice. We were even nice to Nelly yesterday, and he fucked us off.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
he wanted to talk to make peace. I mean, we knew peace was going to happen, but did we troll him in the chat? No, we were cordial. We were very nice, very polite, and
Mhm.
he expects shit to happen he expected shit to happen overnight.
It's
No,
never gonna happen. I
when
mean,
you've
it
been,
takes
when
time.
you've been, when you've burned too many bridges, that shit's not going to happen.
Yeah,
Listen,
because we
yeah,
can't trust you.
yeah, we told,
Sorry,
yeah. I mean, I ain't done,
we.
oh, I hate. I mean, every time he go on marks, generic troll this, MER this, MER this, generic troll this, MER this,
Yeah,
eh,
yeah.
all the fucking time. Like someone was apparently, allegedly, somebody was requesting cash apps from him. It's not me. I don't have how many times do I have to
Mm-mm.
fucking tell him I do not have time to do this shit?
Exactly.
I work 40 hours a week. I'm
Yep.
doing gaming. I got other shit in my life.
Mhm.
I do not have time to sit on YouTube all day fucking requesting cash apps or,
Yep.
or making this shit a full-time fucking job. I just don't have time. I just don't have the time
You
for it.
didn't have time to make like any troll count or anything like that. I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
You don't have time for anything.
I
I
got
got a life
troll account. I
too.
mean, yeah, I got troll accounts, but I haven't got
Yeah.
like hundreds
Yeah.
or anything like that. And I have other accounts.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
do.
mean.
But I just use I just use one device, and that's it.
Mhm. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't even have time to say some shit in their chat, in their
Yeah.
live stream because I don't want to. I don't want
But
to
that's
support that. I'm sorry.
that's only after work, or But yeah, I swear the whole retirement and the whole obsession thing was so fucking funny.
Right?
It was
I
just
mean, we
it was
got
just fun.
Scarecrow. What's it? 5.2,
Yeah,
5.0, or whatever.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, he's the one who's be making videos and shit.
And
But
I get
I
accused.
like to share it out.
Yeah,
I like it.
I get accused. Yeah, I get accused of being him. I get accused of this. I get accused of that. And all it is all Mark Towers. Generic troll this. Generic troll that. Fucking generic troll this.
Mhm.
I ain't got fucking time. I ain't got time to do all the fucking shit.
Nope.
I
I
get
mean,
fucking
you and
accused of.
me. It's like you and me when we talk and hang out. I mean, I've been waiting like what 2 or 3 hours later
Mhm.
because either
Yeah.
you're busy, I'm busy.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
what's the point of that? We're busy.
I mean, exactly. Because YouTube, you've got your shit going on, and YouTube's not your life. YouTube's not my life.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. It's a hobby. It's a
Mhm.
it's a fucking interesting. We have to say this every
I go
fucking time.
live, and it's so funny because like I go live like during the mornings, like during the day, while you be at work,
Mhm.
and there's like times like you never show up. Am
Yeah,
I got
because
mad about it? No, I didn't
no.
get mad about it. You
Mhm.
know, because you're busy. I know how it is.
It's because
So,
we're listening. I'm just disappointed that he left that fucking that group chat, when we could have, we were talking. I mean, there was nothing bad said. There was no abuse. It was all
well,
civil,
nothing bad.
cordial, all mature, and that's all.
Yeah,
We've always been that way. We've always been that way with him.
yeah.
So,
I wanted to
why?
move on, but the only thing is, like, do I trust you? No. I'm
And that's
sorry. That will take like
the
little
problem
baby,
is,
teeny baby
because
steps.
we go well. It goes well like a fucking broken record. We make peace, and then shit will
Exactly.
happen again, or something will happen, or we get accused of something else, and it's the same old fucking. It's the fucking same old fucking cycle, and
Hmm.
that's what. And that's what fucking happens. And it's like,
Right.
it's like trial. Why do people troll people? Because people do it for a fucking reaction, and people just cannot get it in their
Hmm.
fucking heads. That's why people do it. Getting him triggered.
Yep.
It's a kick. It's easy to fucking do. It's fucking hilarious.
Hmm.
Absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
I asked this main important question,
Mhm,
and you have to understand, like, okay, you have a friend, but you never seen them in person. You never see them in real life. So what would happen if shit hits the fan? What are you gonna do?
mhm,
What are you going to do? And I just say, like you and me, for example, if shit
mhm,
hits the fan, what's gonna happen with our friendship? Huh?
mhm.
Sometimes it won't be the same,
Yeah, but
you
I
know?
can't see it. I mean, I can't see that happening, to be honest, because I know we're both
Yeah.
mature enough. You know,
Mhm. I mean, we
you
do
know.
confront a lot of stuff. I mean, I will
Mhm.
admit everything my mistake. You will admit yours. So, I mean, we're
I mean,
even now.
we're I don't know. We're kind of. I think we're more mature enough than people on here, and I think the thing is, I'm always approachable too. If I say something you disagree, if I say something that you disagree with, then you'll say, "Hey, I disagree with this." Blah 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 blah. I don't think that's right, and I'll listen to your point of view, and I'll say, "Well, maybe
And
you're right," or
and
you know.
I don't care. And it's like this. I don't care who you hang out with.
Mhm. You know,
I'm not telling
and
you
that,
what to do.
and it's like, it's like, I'll be going to Mark Terry's chat for a few times just to fucking, just to freaking troll because my freaking name's being mentioned. Just because I go in there, it does not mean I support that person.
Exactly.
It's like people hate watch. Mark Terry could be this, could be that, could be that. The problem is with fucking Mark Terry is he's a fucking good entertainer. He gives a fucking good shit. He gives a fucking good shit show. That's why he gets all the views.
Right.
And that's why, that's why, that's why I go in there. Same as Nelly. His karaoke, his food reviews, nobody watches. But when he has Mark and Tina Terry on panel, his views go up. If Mark Terry and Tina came in here and there was drama going on, I'd have a lot more, I'd have a lot more viewers in here because it's all down to what it's all down to what the audience wants. It's all down to your charisma too.
Yep.
And that's that's the big that's the biggest thing. I don't have a 55-year-old man allegedly giving me money when I'm 36 years old. Kind of weird. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It is pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's suspicious, but weird.
Yeah, it's like if I sent you money, people will say that's weird. Get what I'm saying? Or people will just well, that's weird. Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? She's a scam. You keep Yeah. I mean, honestly, the whole fucking the whole World Cup saying I'll buy you a house. Oh my god, that was the most stupidest, fakest shit I've ever fucking heard.
How would you do that? You
Oh,
gotta pay all the taxes. You gotta pay everything.
Well, okay, so here's an example. Okay, so if he buy, say there was $100,000 house, good number in Syracuse, wherever the hell you fucking pronounce it. All right, and he puts it in Nellie's name. All right, so he has to pay $100,000 for that house. Okay, then he has to pay 40% tax on that too.
Exactly.
So he'll be paying. So for $100,000 house, he would have to pay $140,000 for the house because of the tax. So he's lost 40% equity on that house because he's had to pay tax on it. He cannot get that tax back. Yeah, because he's given it as a gift. Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of like inheritance tax when you but 10 times worse because you just can't.
Oh God.
You just can't give someone. You can't give someone your house because Uncle Sam's gonna want this shit. Same as the whole PayPal. Oh, same as getting over so much money on PayPal. It causes tax. It causes issues with the IRS. IRS wants to know. Yeah, IRS wants to know where that money comes from. Yeah. Yeah. So if I wired over to my bank account money from the UK, the IRS is going to want to know where the hell that money came from.
Yep.
It's the most stupidest fucking. It's just poor trolling. That's all it is. If you're gonna fucking troll, make it more fucking. It's like the whole new thing in the community is I was just trolling. Dave 25 not gonna be my channel manager. I was just trolling. Yeah. It's like me saying, yeah, hey, Emmy, I didn't mean to call you so and so. I was just trolling. And it's like the whole just trolling. I'm just that whole trolling thing just makes everything okay. Yeah. Hey, Mom. Hey, I didn't mean
some stuff in the community post.
Yeah, I didn't mean to have this on my panel. I didn't mean to show pictures of a minor on my channel. I was just trolling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's an excuse.
It's like it's a fucking new. It's like a new excuse in the fucking community. I was just trolling. I was just trolling. That's all. That's all it bloody is. Yeah, and So then somebody who wants to make peace with us, and they just leave the conversation. Why?
Yep.
If you want to talk, and and then he sent me a message. Yes, he sent me a message saying, hey, I feel like trash. Sorry for wasting your time, because he didn't get he did not get what he wanted.
Yep.
You just don't make peace overnight. You just you yeah. It don't it don't
Yeah.
work like that. You have to talk things out, and then you have to try and find common ground.
And
And
it
it can
takes
take
time to talk things out.
it can take times and days. Look how long it took to get
Mhm.
peace in Northern Ireland with the Catholics and the Protestants. It took years.
Mhm.
It did not happen overnight. It takes time to talk, and time to hear things out, and time to change, and time to prove yourself.
Mhm.
We've had peace
Yeah.
agreements before, and they've all fell apart because somebody goes back to their old ways again, and
Yep.
it's gonna happen again and again and again and again. But yeah,
Yep.
but yeah, I tell you what's funny though. I got the mole cop triggered this week.
Good.
Oh my god! And these comments. So these comments were like they had to be approved because they were full of vulgar language. So the mole cop says,
Oh.
so he said, "Go fuck yourself." Um, that one was really bad too. Go fuck yourself and tell Wolf Dog to fuck off, because I have reported you both to YouTube. I did not give you permission to use my content. Um, you can go fuck off. I have reported this to YouTube, and don't have my permission to use my picture, and I will keep reporting you for use my stuff without my permission. Yeah, he was triggered.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I took screenshots
Fuck.
too. Because yeah, it had to be approved for me by the disgusting foul language he created. Yeah, but
Wow,
yeah, yeah.
Brian, you just got a potty mouth.
So yeah,
Damn.
spelling and grammar was awful. So you definitely,
Oh, Lord.
uh,
Well,
so
you need to go back to school, dude.
definitely need to definitely need to go back to, I know a little bit concerned about your mall cop reports, like when you arrest somebody in the mall. You know, I arrested so
Right.
and so for shoplifting, and you know, and that evidence gets used in a court of law. You need to work on that. You need to work on that a little bit more, Brian.
Yeah.
Just take a few seconds just to double check and make sure everything's spelled and and
Right?
a little bit of punctuation. I understand you're using your phone and you're probably angry and shit, but yeah,
You're right.
it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, getting him triggered was kind of funny. Well, that's what happens
Yep.
when you play with fire, and that's what happens. You get banned. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely needs to go. Definitely needs to go back to freaking school and school. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tunnel. Apparently, Tina has to move by the 15th of November, and she's begging for
Oh,
more money
my.
again. She's begging for more money again.
No shit.
Well, apparently she's done minimal repairs to the trailer. Apparently spent all this money on furniture. Well, wasn't the whole point of that whole GoFundMe to fucking move and go? Ugh. That trailer ain't worth that trailer ain't worth nothing. That trailer ain't worth nothing anyway. Or
Yep. This is a piece of trash.
maybe her and Albert can move in with Mark's dad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Albert be like, I'm gonna live with Uncle Mark.
Oh, God.
If
Oh, Jesus.
they could do a stream house, all live together in one big happy family. It'd be so funny. It'll be so fun. It'll be so funny.
Yep.
Oh, we got a video. Let's have a look.
Yes. That's funny.
Oh,
Shout out to.
Alrighty, let's play. Let's play it.
Try to get old buddy Scarecrow 5.2. Shout out
Yep.
to him. It's funny.
That is funny. Space shoes. Oh my god, that's so funny. Give me a bloody head. That noise just gave me a bloody head. That noise just gave me a headache too. Yeah. Huh?
Oh
Yeah.
my
This Gecko
god.
5.2 is very good at editing videos. I swear.
Right?
Yeah.
Whoever you are. Jesus.
I mean, they're still fucking. I mean, they're fucking. I mean, they're fucking ugly shoes. I swear. I would not wear them in public. I'd be embarrassed to. But
I
everybody
know.
has.
They say
I
it's so
mean,
expensive.
everybody. Everybody has that. Everybody has their taste. Yeah. And then talking about him too, because we're not being horrible for Olga. We're just criticizing. We're commenting and criticizing on his lives, which it's not bullying or harassment. We're just
Hmm.
being honest about him wanting to move out from his sister's house and get his own place.
Right.
And talking about talking about now growing up and needing, um, does he not realize how much rent is on your own and how
Yep.
expensive rent is in that part of New York? I mean, he's talking about
Oh
thousand.
god.
He's talking about $1,000 a month in rent, $900 maybe
Oh
for a
yeah.
cheap place. All
Yep.
right, and then if you're,
Not fun.
maybe he's got like an okayish job, and say he's bringing out $500 take home pay after taxes a week, for example. Okay, so he's got
Hmm.
$2,000 a month to play around with. Half his wages just got hit. Half his wages will go on rent.
Right.
Then you've got car insurance, cell phone bill, food,
Yep.
utilities.
Yep. Cable.
Yep.
All that stuff.
Well, that's a luxury. There's gonna be no way. And then on top of that, you got car payment, car lease. There was literally
Yep.
there was literally no way he can make that on his own, unless you got a roommate, or unless he moved in with a girlfriend or somebody. But yeah,
Probably.
somebody, like a female or boyfriend to share the rent. We're not
Hmm.
homophobic here. We support all sexualities here. Everybody's welcome. Anyway, but he would need to move in with a lover just to be able to afford to freaking live on their own.
Yep.
Because there's literally no way he could do that on his own, because he's not making because he's not or he'd have to get a second job,
Probably.
because when half your check's going on rent, that's not good.
Hmm.
It really is
Because
not.
minimum wage. Not the same.
Well, depend. I'm just using that as an example. Take home pay of $500, and then if he's off sick, he's just not going to get paid, because he might not be getting you might not be getting benefits for a while too, or or any short term disability only pays a percentage of your wages.
Right.
And when you got if you got fuck all savings, you're screwed.
Hmm.
You know,
Yep.
rent's the most expensive thing you can. If you're going on your own, then you've got to be in good. It's a
Yep.
it's a scary situation to be in, because there's a lot of people only one paycheck away from not being able to get food or one paycheck away from being evicted. You know what I mean? There's people,
Yep.
He'll be one of those, there's people who live paycheck to paycheck. Unfortunately, the shit's so fucking,
Exactly.
shit's so expensive. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, everybody. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming up. Everybody, don't forget.
Thank you.
Everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for showing up. Everybody, take care. Have a great night, everybody.